Generate abundance amidst financial crisis. Oh la la. I have been, actually not too long ago, I was looking for a video just like this one on YouTube. And I was like, where is it? Where is this video that can help me in this moment of crisis? And I realized, wow, maybe I'm actually supposed to make one and contribute to the global collective conversation. And right now the sun is setting in Los Angeles and I'm right in front of a shop that has a really red light, like a red sign. So that's that red hue. So thanks for your patience on that. Maybe it's just supposed to be red, whatever red evokes for you. But this video is very deep and very personal to me. As an actress, as an artist, as someone who's healing from deep poverty, scarcity, lack consciousness, ancestrally, personally, culturally, collectively, it's actually something I think my soul chose to come to the planet to specifically work through and heal. And has activated and chose certain specific situations to awaken that wound, that trigger, that in Kabbalah, what they say, tikkun, the soul's correction, so I can move through it and alchemize and transmute and transform it into magnificence, into wealth, into abundance, into prosperity, which is our birthright, by the way. It is who we truly are. And if you're disconnected from that right now, or if you're going through feast and famine cycles, or if you feel like you just never have enough, or you're doing work that you don't want to be doing, or you're doing work that you love and you don't feel like you're being fairly compensated for it, or you just want to allow more magnificence into your life, receive more so you can give more, this video is for you. And it's for you to come back to again and again and again at new levels of consciousness. I mean, I've moved through this for many, many, many years, ever since I awoke to the fact that our thoughts, our emotions, our beliefs, our perceptions, our habits, our nervous system, our energy just has an impact on our reality, our past experiences, our past lives, what we're here to activate and share now on the planet, the gifts we're here to bestow, all the magic we're here to grow and give and expand into and co-create together. Oh, wow. This has been a core space where I've had a lot of challenges. And there's been moments where I manifested 5 figures. And then there's been moments where I'm back to being broke or back to not knowing where I would pay my next bills cycle, or concerned about food or things like this. And it's been like this through the process. And it is very vulnerable to share that because, the world says by a certain age or by a certain career level or a certain this or certain, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. We're all on our own unique path and we have unique activations, challenges, obstacles to awaken that inner light. And I was reading today, actually, in an acting book. All acting work is just like deep subconscious somatic work. I mean, truly, the creative subconscious. Like my first training in this whole world of like personal transformation and spirituality and embodying your chosen timeline, all this work came in acting school. I just wasn't as aware of it yet, applying it to my own life. But they were talking about how ultimately one actor is not better than another actor. One actor is just more in flow to the life force moving through him, her, them. And it's the same thing with abundance. Abundance is our birthright. Wealth is our birthright. Prosperity, wealth consciousness, wealth energetics, being in overflow is our birthright. The creator is always giving. The universe is always, 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 always giving. And so if something is not flowing in our life, it's not that there's anything wrong with the universe. There's nothing wrong with the creator. There's nothing wrong with source, God, whatever it is. And there's not anything wrong with you. There's just parts of you that are blocking the natural flow of life force energy. And that usually takes root in our belief systems, in our past experiences, in our programs, in our patterns, in our conditioning, and what we've seen in our family unit, ancestrally, culturally, collectively. It has a really fucking deep and profound impact. So I'll make another video of this too, specifically for artists and artistic consciousness, but I also wanted to contribute a video that can help. I mean, I believe that we're all artists, but I wanted to make a video, it just felt really pressing to get it out there because I know I'm not the only one. And these last few months, as I've shared, have been so tumultuous. It's like super, super highs, super, super lows. And like I'm a practitioner of emotional freedom techniques, but I do the work every day. This isn't something I float around doing. I do this work every single fucking day. And that is how quantum leaps become normalized in my life. That is how I generate certain experiences or revelations or intuitions or 3D results at a pace that I've never before experienced. And my clients are the same. When we release the blocks to that life force energy flow, magic comes into our lives that is already here. And that is literally just like, tuk, 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 when are you ready? Like, I'm right here. Let's go. Just open the pathway. I'm right here. So this is the advice or the support or perhaps the steps. Like, we all love a 3-step process, 5-step process, 7-step process. Oh my gosh, this red light is hilarious. Okay. I feel like I need to speed this up because that sunset. Can you see the sunset? It's so gorgeous. Okay, so first step to moments of when you're in absolute financial crisis is to accept where you are. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to do this. They're like, oh, but then it'll create more of what I don't want. No, it won't. No, it won't. By accepting our emotions, by accepting where we are, we're able to transform it. When we accept something, we release resistance. This is huge because resistance to whatever, an emotion, a situation, a thought pattern, a belief system, a person, creates our suffering. So acceptance of where you are is so key, and it's not something that people talk about a lot. Please make this a very important part of your whole healing, transformation, embodied, evolutionary, into your highest chosen timeline journey. It's very important. And it's saying, universe, I trust the process. That's also what it's saying. It's not in resistance to what the universe is giving you. It's not punishment. It's not saying you're a bad person. This is here to awaken you and help you grow. The second step is find a body-based method that speaks to you to move that energy, to move that friction. For me, that is dream awake tapping. That includes everything. That is somatic movement, the clinical classical tapping process. It is breath work. It is inner child healing, ancestral healing, higher self healing, NLP, visualization, meditation, parts work. So so much. It has everything. And processing those intense emotions, specifically around finances and safety and security, is such a big fucking deal. You will tell the smoke sensor in your brain, the amygdala, the fear sensor, that you're safe. Even tapping on the chest, inhaling, exhaling, breathing, repeating, I am safe, can help you calm down your entire nervous system, your mental, emotional, energetic, spiritual, physical system. That was step 2. Step 3, gain traction with where you are and expand your capacity to revel in that abundance now. What do I mean by this? Look at the money you have in your bank account, even if it's $2. Look at the food that you have in your fridge, even if it's some milk and a banana. Look at the clothes you have in your room. If you're watching this on a phone, you most likely have access to a phone, or you're on a computer, you have internet. These are things we can be thankful for. The breath in our chest, our heartbeat, loved ones in our lives. Begin to ground into and cultivate appreciation for the abundance that is already here. The sunlight, the sunset, beautiful music, the sensation of touch, clean water to drink, fresh socks to put on your feet, access to a telephone. This not only shifts our energy, this puts us into a state of gratitude. What is gratitude? It is the energetic signature of receivership. This is how we get into a state free of resistance. This is how we expand our vessel to allow in and receive what we're asking for. This is so key. And the next steps move off of this. So, money we can think of as more of a fact or an artifact of our energetic, the dominating thoughts, emotions, frequencies, state of being that we're in most of the time. The money you have now, your situation you have now, the bills you have to pay now are an artifact of the past. It's residue of what you've been thinking, feeling, and believing up until this point. So to change what's happening in the future, you need to change your energy right the fuck now. Why am I saying energy before thoughts first? Because you cannot think greater than how you feel. The first order of business is always to change your energy. Always. Emotion is energy in motion. When we change our energy, when we change our frequency, when we change our emotion, we're able to think thoughts according to that frequency. When you're in a state of stress and distress and cortisol is spiking and adrenaline is running rampant, do not fucking think your way through it. You will make your brain worse. You'll make yourself more worse. You will break down in panic attacks. All that stuff might happen. It's happened to me. And then I go tap. The beauty is with tapping, we get to address the energy, emotion, and mental state all at the same time. It's psychosomatic, it's evidence-based, it's science-based, it's fucking magic. So once we tune into the energy and emotion we want to be feeling, right? We took stock of what we have in our lives. We're tapping into the abundance frequency right now. We're going to be anchoring those emotions into our body. We're going to be training our body how to feel this on a daily basis. So I want you to tune into what a financial goal might be for you right now. So let's say you have some bills to pay and you need $500, right? Let's say whatever it is, maybe you need help with rent. That's a certain amount of money. I want you to tune in to the sensation of you already having that now. So when it's safe to do so, you close your eyes, you drop in, you've done some tapping or some breath work or some somatic movement to release that friction on the surface, to get yourself feeling safe. Safety is such a huge part, especially with money. It's so linked to our survival. This red light is freaking hilarious. Okay, so I want you to tune in to whatever it is. If you need $500, maybe make it a little game. Maybe do $700, $600, $300, whatever. Maybe you want to do $10 just to experiment and expand the ladder. Expand your vessel to receive that. Tune into what it would be like to have that $500 in your bank account now. What are the emotions that are there? Gratitude, joy, trust, love for life, empowerment, liberation, support. And begin to feel those emotions now. Begin to train your body by dropping into your heart space to feel that now, in this moment. The abundance, the gratitude, the ease, the joy, the flow, the love. And I want you to spend time there throughout the day. Maybe it's something you do first thing in the morning. Maybe it's what you do before you go to bed. Maybe you do it in between meetings or phone calls or whatever it is. Just drop into your heart, feel those emotions. And when we begin to anchor that in our heart space, when we begin to train our body to feel that right here, right now, today, the brain is so objective and the body's so objective, it doesn't know between what's imagined or what's real. So we're literally training our mind, body, nervous system to experience the future before it's happened, even though it's all happening now in the quantum field. We're training ourselves, attuning ourselves to feel as if it's already happened, and that's what draws that experience to us. So when we've created that magnetic state in our heart, and where we feel really solid in that space of like, yes, I can access the abundance, the safety, the flow, the love, the joy, the gratitude, faster and faster every day because I've expanded that, then we can start attuning our thoughts, our intention. That's the electric signature we're sending into the quantum, into the field. I like to go through the body first because the body is the unconscious. I used to have a lot of trouble with meditating. I'm not even saying meditate right now. I'm saying train your body to feel these certain emotions, right? And you can even do it walking down the street. You say, I'm walking to the coffee shop right now and I'm simply embodying the state of abundance. That's it. That's my only focus right now in this moment. What's the texture? What's the sensation? Threading that in. Do this every day. Report back to me because it is life-changing. It's the practice I do every day. It's Dr. Joe Dispenza. I've twisted it a little bit just to adapt to my own artistic repertoire, if we may. But it's changed my life. And I know it'll change yours too. And I do this even in moments of absolute uncertainty, because this is a good thing. Uncertainty is actually a good thing. That means we're in the unknown and creating something new, which is fucking amazing. Yes, there's even joy through the stress. And ultimately in Kabbalah, they say when there's stress and anxiety, that is a sign that your soul is ready to reveal more light, that you're ready to hold more light in your vessel. So there's a really good thing about that too. And even just that awareness gets to transform the stress. You're in uncertainty and unknown. This is a place to create from. This is where something new can come in, and it's a fucking miracle. And then that was all kind of step 4. And then the 5th step, I start to talk to the universe. Say, universe, I'm ready to receive this amount of money. I'm ready for support. I'm calling upon creative possibilities for abundance. I'm calling upon creative solutions for abundance. I demand, I command, I insist and require creative solutions and possibilities for me to generate abundance. I am open and ready to receive. I walk down the street and talk to the universe, the creator, source, God, whatever you want to call it. I express gratitude, I say what I'm feeling, and I command and demand, because that is who we're all one. This is your birthright. This is your birthright to not only have all your needs met, but more than that. And when you're stuck in a place of poverty, of lack, of scarcity, there is so little you can do for the planet. When you are stuck in survival mode, there is only so much you can give because you're so worried about yourself and just making it through the day, or the month, or the year, or whatever it is. This is some of the most powerful work you can be doing, we can be doing. And I really hope this lands with you. I hope this helps. I hope this can pick you up in moments where you feel doubt and despair and just completely, just in moments of fear where you just don't know where to turn, because I've been there. And I'm sharing this not from an esoteric standpoint, but from a space of actual practicality, that I've lived this, that I am still growing through this, that I'm still healing my nervous system, that I'm still healing my beliefs, that I'm still healing my emotions and thoughts that have kept me in scarcity and lack and poverty consciousness for so fucking long. But it's also a gift, because this is what my soul chose and came here to evolve through and awaken and activate and ignite and transform and share with humanity. So it's such a thrill to get to share this with you. And I would love to know what resonates with you most. I would love to know what one of these steps or all of these steps you're going to go do. I would love to know if you have any questions, and I would just love to continue the conversations in the comments below. And right now I have all of my one-on-one offerings off at 50%. There is so much happening on the planet right now, and I want to make this work so available, so accessible for every beautiful soul out there. This is Dream Awake EFT Tapping. It's one-on-one over Zoom. You keep the recording for life. There's beautiful practices for integrating an embodiment, from journaling questions to power taps to my personal embodiment practices, somatic work, breath work. It's all so beautiful. It's life-changing, career-changing, and life-changing. I have a range of 30 minutes to 90 minutes to 3 weeks. And it's only 50% off for a limited time up until December 2nd through that, what's it called? Cyber Monday, I believe. And I would love to see you there. I also have a free connection call if you're curious about which tap to tap into. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. It would mean so much to me if you share this with a friend or family member or creative colleague. And thanks for your patience with the red sign. I guess it was meant to happen that way. And I'm sending so much love and abundance and overflow directly to you right here, right now. Let's circulate the magic together. Ciao.